go to. They did do some RPS to figure out who's going to be striking first and stuff. It does matter, obviously, which we're going to end on. And rare appearance of Smashville as the starter stage. Don't see that too often.
Yeah, don't see that every day, but I mean, hey, if you're Kola, who it looks like was someone selecting there, if Smashville is open, I'm taking it, right? Those sweet spots are going to be so much sweeter on a stage from Animal Crossing.
Yeah, you know, all this pit play coming in, always a pleasure to watch this character. I said this earlier on a block when I was with Rod, and I said, dude, who's the most honest character in Smash Bros? Who do you think it is? The most honest character.
I know the general answer is Pit. Unfortunately, I don't think
he's still very dishonest.
Yeah,
but I think he might be. I think he might still be the honest, but like, you know, it's like the shiniest of turds out here in terms of having the cheese. But regardless, we're gonna jump right into this set. Let's get it. Smashville here on the middle of the stage. Kola obviously bringing out the tried and true warrior that is Roy, and this is where we're gonna see a lot coming out from Zackray. Is this disadvantage stage? Zackray's been annihilating opponents by just getting back to the stage almost for free, using that down B every single time to just stop any sort of like aggressive approach from the opponent.
Yeah, and these arrows, I mean, are so hard to deal with as Roy as well. You know, it forces Kola to recover high, which is going to just get covered by that force smash by Zackray. And I mean, this is such a scary position to be in.
Yes.
Because you're already down to full stock, and, you know, it's hard to kind of pin Zackray down, especially when he's playing this hot.
And boy, is he playing on fire right now. All of these up airs into the arrow, too, just to get some extra hits done for your trouble. He's not letting Kola land, bro. Please, I think he burned a jump at one point.
Please put me down, Kola says, but Zackray is not interested at all. You're going to find a blast zone for your troubles, but Zackray is rolling around so much to avoid Kola with these sweet spots, because there it is, right? Sinking one directly into the basket there.
And that was a full hop, too, so that was full strength on top of that. 109 damage, throwing out another arrow coming out just to like continue adding on those little bits of damage bit by bit. We saw that regrab on the ledge. You already saw Zackray, the second that Kola let go of that ledge the first time, was already setting up for that down smash to catch that regrab.
Yeah, and it was like, I watched Kola, you know, we saw Kola go high there to try to avoid getting dared or something, like he did again there, right? Don't want to get spiked. But, I mean, against Zackray, that's a little too late, right? You shouldn't be in that position to begin with.
It's a very tough situation to find yourself in. Down till the stop out, that approach bounces them up into the air. Where are we going to be going, though? We got that double-edged dance coming out of the short hop action, trying to find that jab, waiting for a defensive option to come out. We see that roll coming out from Zackray, a little bit of a adaptation coming in, because there's that one time where Zackray just went for 2 rolls in a row, which is like very uncharacteristic of a top player.
Yeah, and I'm noticing Kola standing still for like half a second. We are not going to take the stock with that up air just yet. That down smash might do it, and it certainly will. But I am noticing Kola taking a breath every once in a while, right? When he has Zackray in a, you know, kind of an awkward spot on ledge or in disadvantage, Kola standing still, waiting just a fraction of a second, maybe not capitalizing just yet, but that's something that, you know, we're watching in real time him download Zackray, and we'll see if he's able to actually apply these things as the set progresses.
I run up to you, and what do? Okay, good to know. I'm going to keep that in my back pocket for later on in this set when you're caught in the heat of the moment. So now we're going to see this game 2 coming up. I just can't believe Zackray's still doing it just like this with the Pit, making Pit look like one of the best characters in the game currently. But he keeps playing against these characters that are like really good at keeping them off stage, right? Yeah. Like there's no projectiles to contest with. They don't have the best recoveries. Both Falcon and Roy have a pretty, I would say, mediocre recovery when it comes to terms, if you compare it to someone like, I don't know, like Rob, Steve, any of those characters, like really fantastic recoveries, you know? Yeah. That's what Pet can capitalize on, especially with a lot of these arrow shots that we've been seeing. The sniper from Japan coming in clutch with those arrow shots.
Yeah, but we're back on familiar ground here, PS2, right? Which I don't necessarily disagree with, right? When it comes to Roy and, you know, Pit, we want stages like this, right? These long ones that we can use our movement on to run around a lot. These platforms are going to provide excellent tools for Zackray here. As we're nearly even in presents, can Kola find a stock here?
He's sure as heck looking for it. Gets a double-edged dance one more time. We're responding in kind. Try to go for a second downer after going for the ledge drop, but Kola retaliating with the counterattack from himself.
Yeah, and there's that back air on ledge, right? And I'm seeing it again, right? Kola finding just standing still. We're able to get that nair up tilt confirmed. Don't see that one every day. Fantastic stuff. We'll see what else we're able. Oh, here's the double nair. Can we find something else?
Yeah, trying to get something going. That first hit of nair is so difficult to land on a lot of characters in this game, but it's way easier when it gets someone that's tall like a humanoid. It's like Pit or Roy, right? You do a fast fall, get that first hit of nair that puts him into the sweet spot. No matter what the percentage is, you will get a confirm off of it.
Yeah. Able to save our jump on the recovery. Yeah, and I love the aggression off ledge coming out from Kola there. You can really see him just really putting on a lot of pressure, really kind of getting into Zackray's head here with every movement. Everything feels so intentional.
You're also seeing a lot of forward airs whenever you see Kola off stage, right? Because the arrows are coming your way. He's got to go for the forward airs to delete those arrows to like help him get back towards the stage, and that's going to be Zackray taking away that first stock. But Kola trying to get that up air, but that stay back, coming in clutch one more time. Not trying to go for that back air just yet. We saw good DI coming up from Zackray, DIing away, so the back air out of the jab is not going to be able to confirm.
Ooh, fantastic parry out of the corner coming up from Zackray, but it's not enough at all. Kola firing back immediately with that double-edged dance. Good stuff. Can we find another one, though, right? Can we find another stock? Can we find the game?
We're trying to find it. This could be it, right? 32 damage already. Oh, it just lands right on top and goes for the grab. Can use your double jump to get back onto the stage, but there's another coverage coming out from Zackray. Dude, whenever he's like just controlling the stage like this, it feels like you're just like, it's so difficult to get back to center stage.
Yeah, but that drag down onto the platform as well, by the way. Zackray finding something, but here is Kola again. A shark in the water for Zackray here. We are going to sour spot on that one, but a sweet spot isn't going to seal the deal just yet. We're able to find a ledge trump, but no option is going to cover it. What is happening? Yeah, that was really unfortunate, but does not matter. We're going to clean up shop there on the aisle 3. Gets this fast fall there into the up smash, or up air, going to be able to get that finish. That's going to be Kola bringing this tie to a tie of 1-1. Yeah. I do want to talk about that ledge option that we just saw previously, right? Because there was that opportunity where Kola had like a checkmate moment against Zackray, but kind of fumbled the bag ever so slightly, right? Didn't recognize that he got the trump, right? He was just trying to hold on to that ledge, didn't realize that Zackray was going to hold on to it. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you got the trump, that means you have to go for a regrab. So then he was trying to set up for a dare to be able to catch that regrab because there's no invincible frames. But then I think he was just like a little slow and didn't set it up ever so correctly because he had to get so tight that Zackray was just able to get back onto the stage. But thankfully, Kola was able to clean that up at the very end and secure that victory for himself. Yeah, what we're seeing there is kind of a lack of composure in a situation where you should have someone dead to rights. But, you know, we're able to clean it up, right? We're able to kind of clean our plate a little bit and be like, okay, we got that, but can we keep it clean, right? Can we keep the dishes out of the sink here? Nah, we got to go back for seconds, you know what I'm saying? We got another costume swap coming out from Zackray with a pink one here for Kalos. Now, this is actually a really good stage for Pid, just because having that extra platform, giving you another option to be able to try to like recover to, is going to make his disadvantage state even better, trying to get back towards the stage. Meanwhile, on the other side of Roy, the recovery gets a little predictable with up B, right? On a stage like this, if Roy up Bs, he is hugging that wall while doing it a lot. You can't go underneath the stage where it's like kind of safe, right? No, you are a sitting duck off stage recovering as Roy if you're underneath, if you're recovering low. Yeah, and I'm really liking, unfortunately for Kola, he wasn't able to get that F smash read, and then that dash grab just barely whiffing after the spot dodge. But Kola is doing a really good job keeping himself an advantage here, forcing Zackray to pick awkward spots to land in. He ran right in front of him, went for the jab, pushed him ever so slightly away. Double arrow. Do we see a third one? That's all you need to do, right, against a character like Roy, who desperately needs all the momentum from his air, because Roy's got some good aerial speed, man. He's able to recover if he's got enough height, but if the aerial keeps getting interrupted by the arrow, you can't get back. Yeah, just barely whiffing with the forward air on that first arrow after his jump, and it was just closed curtains after that. But I like that recovery, that landing there, air dodging directly to the stage there, right? Not allowing Zackray to really hit much there, but oh god, these shields coming out, but Kola said none of that. We're going to find a back air anyways. Yeah, he gets a sweet spot on it for your troubles, even up the stocks one more time. Here we go. Zackray's going to open you up with a grab. Pit does get a lot off of grabs, right? Like, if this is like a sweet spot percentage. We'll be able to get that downer. You can lead into a lot of stuff, just like the forward air, and be able to push him back up. A little different from Roy, who like the grabs aren't as big of threats. If you get grabbed by Roy, you kind of just feel like, oh no, I'm misplaced a bit. Anyways. Yeah, just not a lot going on there. But oh my gosh, Kola looking for something dastardly there on the ledge there. Can we find it though? We're resetting the situation, but Zackray does not care at all. Finding the grab of his own, and that nair is certainly going to take the stock even if it didn't take it off the last line, I believe that was a caught jump from Zackray.
I mean, that's just a good option just to do off stage because it's a long-lasting hitbox. It covers a lot of options. If he ends up trying to go for a retaliation with like a forward air or a rising double jump, it catches both of them, and that's exactly what happened in that situation. We're missing the bear. I think the platform actually messed that up a little bit because Kola maybe misspaced the movement on that because he kind of went in place after the back air. Regardless, missing that bear is going to cost a lot of damage, leaving that on the table.
Yeah, and just we're in an awkward percent range where it's getting harder and harder to confirm into that sweet spot bear. We're seeing a lot of sour hots, right? Sour spots, right? We're able to find an up tilt on that platform, right? Punish Zackray for going high real aggressively, but this is an awkward position for Kola, but he does not care at all.
Trying one more time to like land here with these forward airs. A lot of fadeaways coming out from him, catching these landings. Tons of active hitboxes coming out from the up air, catches the landing one more time with a forward smash. Meanwhile, Kola looking very unhealthy right now. 132 damage. Getting that spike could have put him in a really bad spot as Kola's desperately trying to find these down tilts, put them back into a tech situation, and get a follow-up right afterwards. Double-edged dance, the bravery on this man.
God, Kola is playing so aggressively in every situation. These forward airs are getting misspaced on shield and getting caught with a grab. We're swinging aggressively off the ledge, and it's getting caught by Zackray every time, like with that dash attack to seal in game number 3 for himself.
This pit is starting to show up with confidence. We're going to jump into this game 4. One game away from getting in that top 32 spot. You know he's hungry for it. You know he wants it. He can definitely get there. You just got to get one more game off of Kola. Meanwhile, Kola has got something to prove, man. This is a Roy that's always had a mission. I remember when Kola was at the Invitational for Luminosity last year,
right,
and he ended up winning the whole thing. Like, I want to see that Kola. I want to see that Kola like come back and just start dominating again and again. And it's still possible. It's still within their own possibility, right? You still got 2 more games to be able to get that dub. We're just going to have to wait and see how we can face off against the likes of Pitt. Because I can't imagine Kola's got the matchup knowledge as much as, like, fighting against the likes of, like, Rob or Game & Watch, right? Like, characters that are very common in bracket. Like, Pitt?
Who is our Pitt? Who is our Pitt specialist here in the States?
Me. I play Pitt, bro. It's me.
Hey, you got to start training Kola, man.
Anyways, coming back here around the battlefield, got the triplats ready to rock. We got that down here, the middle of the stage. Now, these triplats are going to be really well because everyone knows that sorties just love triplats in general. It's put in such a good position where you can be able to attack through those platforms with an up tilt or like a falling up air where you're just kind of a sitting duck. You're just standing on the platform right above you.
Yeah, and we can see it paying pretty dividends for Kola here. We're putting 91%, a little bit of a love tap on that recovery, but we're not going to be able to find anything. Oh,
the delay on that had to have been like one of the last frames because like I thought that move was over and he still went for that third swing.
Yeah, just barely going for that third swing and finding it, but. Now we've got, a point on the board here in this 4th game, but Zackray is not too far behind.
And actually not far behind at all. It's only 6 damage, right? Just catching out that up tilt, getting to the up smash, be able to find that landing on the right platform. We're going to bring this into another even game, and now suddenly starting to take the lead little by little, but barely, right? They're still kind of scrapping. They're trading back and forth. No big combos coming out here at the low percentages. I'm so used to this game where, like, someone gets a hit at low percentage, and it's just like, okay, 50 damage coming your way, and it doesn't seem to be happening as much this time around.
Yeah, not nearly as much, right? We're not getting a lot out of every hit. It's really just like,
dude!
Oh my God!
He charged that F smash so far in advance. He knew exactly where he was going to land, and he felt it in his bones, and he charged the crap out of that.
Oh my God, there it is again, that very, very delayed hit of the last double-edged dance there. Again and again coming out from Kola. I mean, we were just talking about only going for, a hit there or, a trade there, but Kola throwing it all on the line for that forward smash, and it's giving him such a massive benefit here.
My man was making him look like a For Glory match there for a second. Gets him with another jab, putting him on the platform. Wait a second, he's standing still now. This is like a scary Kola. We see Kola just standing still like that. You don't know what he's contemplating. You don't know what his next move's going to be.
Yeah, we're calling back to that first game, right, where he was standing still in such strange positions. We're going to get a double sour spot from Kola there, and Zackray is going to find a grab. He cannot allow Kola to make it back to stage here. That could be the end of the game.
Oh, Zackray very hungry for that back air, trying to call out there on the land and up air. Not enough to be able to get that. A little bit higher ceiling compared to like some of the previous stages. Going to see how he's going to be able to shake up because Zackray is still bleeding out right now. 125 damage here on the final stock. Kola still has another one to play with and some more. 148 here on the ledge. We're trying to draw these active hitboxes. Finally finds its mark, evens up the stocks. But right now, Zackray's got to pray for a miracle because it's not coming your way. We just spawn in and go for a sweet spot forward till Kola tying up the score to the final game of yet another Game 5 we've seen today.
Yeah, I mean, Zackray, like you said, right? Praying for a miracle, but no Palutena to save him here. Kola finding that fantastic, just a quick tilt, get off me, to really check him there. And this is such a scary set.
It is a slobber knocker to be beholden. This is when I saw Kola charging that forward smash, I was like, that is the most Kola thing I've ever seen.
Yep.
Good Lord Almighty.
But, I mean, we swung and we hit, right?
Yeah. It's no matter what, it's scary. Like, you're going to hit or you miss, but regardless of the fact that he went for it, like this far in the bracket, just do it up. Zackray sticking with that pit. Obviously, Kola's not going to swap off that Roy. I know he's got a cloud in his back pocket, but he's not going to bust that out. He's feeling very confident with the Roy here.
Yeah, and I believe we saw Hollow Bastion here, which I do like a lot.
It's Smashville with 2.0.
Yeah. I like this for Kola, though, actually, because obviously, after what happened on Smashville, that first game, we don't want to go back there. We don't want to go back to Smashville.
Yeah, it's bigger. It gives you room to play around.
This layout is still really good for Roy, but giving yourself a little bit more room to breathe so that, Zackray isn't snuffing you out with all those pit aerials and stuff like that. That's the important part.
Absolutely. Now we're coming back in here. Game 5 situation. Got that jab into the double-edge dance. Follows up with the tech. Immediately goes for the double-edge dance. Putting Zackray on the back foot here to start off Game 5.
Yeah, fantastic way to open up a game number 5 for Kola. Air dodging back to stage now, right? Can we find a way out of the corner? Not yet. Zackray firing back immediately with a quick 2-piece of his own.
Coming back in with another up B, doing some forward action. A lot of foxtrots coming your way. Calling out these landings again and again with the up airs until Kola coming right back into the action. Nair after nair. These big follow-ups coming out. Calls out another landing with a double-edged dance as the damage starts to climb again and again. Up air's such a good combo starter for him.
Kola attacking on a lot of damage there, trading for himself there, ending up in a much better situation than Zackray is. Zackray having to try to find a way out. No up smash confirm off that dare for Zackray. Kola swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, he's getting rid of these fences immediately. Coming in with that back air, recognizing he's not going to go for the grab, just jumps away again. A spot dodge to avoid the up tilt. Kola on one more stock away from knocking out Zackray. Would be unprecedented, but again, Zackray showing a little bit of fight in his life. Wait, hold on a second. 2 stocks to 1. He's going to try to clean this up as much as possible. Is there anyone that can do it? It could be Pit, right? You get Kola off stage, which Zackray's been kind of failing to do this entire game. He could just keep him out there. Just get him off the stage.
Yeah, and I'm really liking these run-up shields coming out from Kola here, right? Daring Zackray to press an aerial on his shield. We are going to see that Nair send him off stage, but it doesn't matter. Fantastic spot dodge to get away from that grab. Kola continuing to swing here. This is a sprint, but he is not out of breath yet.
That down tilt coming in one more time, trying to get that bounce. Double-edge dance, sending him off stage one more time. 88 damage on Zackray, trying to get back on stage. Gets Kola out by the jab, hits the back air, and that's going to be Kola with a 3-2 victory over Zackray.
Look at how smug he is. Look at how happy he is about that jab back air. Fantastic stuff coming out from Kola. What a set, man.
And he deserves to be able to pop off, too. Really incredible set coming out of him, guaranteeing him a spot there in the top 32 part of the winner's side of the bracket. Meanwhile, congratulations to Zackray. Moving on to that bracket on the loser side, going to be a little bit more difficult for him, but you saw him he was